Welcome one and all, I'm Alexis, aka The Sloth Reader, and I'm here today to do my video all about my goals for 2018. Holy crap, I can't believe it. It is 2018. It feels like just yesterday I was doing my 2017 goals video, and here I am doing 2018. So I have about 8 goals that I've set for myself this year, so I'll just go ahead and start telling you guys about them. So goal number 1 is obviously my Goodreads challenge, and I have decided to set my Goodreads challenge as the same I did last year, which is at 75 books. Last year, as you will see in my 2017 A Year in Review video, I set my goal for 75 books and I almost read 100, and I feel really comfortable with 75. I feel like if I read at a really standard rate, I can reach that, no worries, and I just don't really want to be, you know, stressing myself out to read like more books and to push myself to read more books. So I am going to set it at 75 books. I'm comfortable with that number. If I read only 75 books, I will be happy with that. So 75. The next goal is that I want to read all of the 2018 arcs I get approved for. Like, I don't really request that many arcs. I really try to only request arcs that I'm really 100% interested in. But I really want to make sure that I at least try to read every 2018 arc I get approved for. I tried to do this in 2017 too, and I didn't really make it happen, but I'm hoping if I solidify it as a goal I set for myself that I will do it. Goal number 3 is that every month I want to read a book that was published prior to 2015. A lot of the books I have on my shelves are really new. Obviously, I buy new books pretty much every month and new releases, but there are still a lot of books both on my physical shelves and on my Kindle that were published before 2015, and I do want to make a priority to read those. I didn't read anything from 2013 to 2015, so I want to start reading books especially that were published during that time that I have not gotten a chance to read. There's a lot of YA that was published in that time that I still feel like I'm catching up on, and so I want to make it a priority to read older releases. Goal number 4 is that I want to read a random Kindle book every month. This is a goal I do for myself every year because I have so many books on my Kindle and I never read them. So this year again, I want to try every month to read at least one book on my Kindle, and I don't want those to be e-arcs. I want those to be Kindle books that I paid for because I wanted to read them. So again, this is a goal I set for myself every year. I usually fail epically at it, but I'm gonna try this year to actually accomplish it. Goal number 5 is that I want to read every book that's on my top to read in 2018 list. Obviously that seems like a redundant goal, but it is a goal that I'm setting for myself where I have a list of books that I really want to read in 2018. So it's a goal. I want to make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. Hopefully. Goal number 6 is that I want to reread at least 5 books in 2018. I am not the kind of reader who rereads books very often. I know there are people who reread Harry Potter like twice a year. That's not the kind of reader that I am. I have a very hard time rereading a book, but there are so many books that I read when I was in high school, and even some books that I read when I was younger, that I really would like to read again. I would like to experience the story again, especially as being older now. I would like to reread them, so I want to reread 5 books in 2018. I don't necessarily want to reread 5 series in 2018. That might be too big of a commitment, but I also don't want to reread 5 books in the same series and then call that complete. So like, I want to read 5 books that are not from the same series, but I don't want to reread 5 series. That's not my goal, if that makes sense. Goal number 7 is that I want to read at least 5 classics this year. Modern classics, Shakespeare, whatever. I want to read 5 classics. I do have 2 classics that are going to be on my top 10 to read in 2018 list. So like, that's already half of the challenge done, but I want to make an effort to at least read 3 other classics in the year, because there are a lot of classics that I am interested in and that sound interesting to me, but I don't make myself pick them up, and I really want to make that a priority for me this year to read classics. So 5. If I read 5 classics, I'll be really happy. If I read more than that, well then I'll just be thrilled. And my last goal for 2018 is a channel goal. This is also one I feel like I set for myself every year, and that is that I want to do more actual reviews on my channel. I always say I want to do reviews, and I have done a couple in the past. I've done like 3 or 4 reviews in the past, and I've enjoyed doing them. I like being able to take the time to just unload all of my feelings about a particular book in like a 10 to 15 minute video, and I really want to try to do those more. I know that they're not necessarily the most popular video to watch, but I do want to do them, and I want to push myself to step out of my comfort zone to do them more in 2018. Alrighty guys, so those are all of the goals I have set for myself in 2018. I would love to know what are some of your 2018 goals. If you like what I do, I upload videos on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I would absolutely love it if you guys subscribed, and I'll see you guys soon with another one. Bye!